So, what are you guys' majors and what classification are y'all?
So, my name is John Paul Martinez. I'm a nursing major here at UA Little Rock, and I am classified as a junior.
My name is Taylor Gulley. Pretty much everything he said. I'm also a junior and I am a nursing major here at UA Little Rock.
How would you describe the traditional versus accelerated pathway?
So, traditional is going to be, 2 years, you get summers. So, how it pretty much goes is you're going to have your year of prereqs, assuming that you didn't come into college with any of those prerequisites done. And then you're going to be at 2 years doing the associate's degree. Accelerated is no summer. So, with nursing, you're going to start with a summer regardless, and then you're just going to keep going nonstop for a year and a half until you're finished with the program.
What was your application process like?
So before you can even apply to the nursing program, you first have to be accepted into UA Little Rock, and that's a completely different application process. So you apply to UA Little Rock, get accepted, and then you apply to the nursing program. I believed I applied January 1st, but that date could change. And they go based off of GPA. So they take the highest number of applicants they're going to accept for that year, and it's based solely off your GPA. So make sure that's something that's high and that you're proud of before applying.
So whenever they look at GPA, they're looking at your nursing GPA, which is going to be just the classes that are in the nursing curriculum. So, some of your prereqs, which might be composition 1 and 2, anatomy, they're only going to be looking at those classes and then formulate a GPA based on your grades in there.
How did y'all feel when y'all were accepted, and do you remember where y'all were?
Oh my goodness. So when I was accepted, it was the day before spring break. So I was getting my nails done. I was at the nail salon with my sister, and I got a notification on my phone, and it was an email, and I was so excited. As soon as I got accepted, I called my mom, and I knew it was very competitive, so I was really proud.
It was the same day for me, right before spring break. I was just ready to, get out. I had some plans, but I was walking back from Dickinson to West Hall, the dorms, and I got an email, and I just was so excited. I was so happy. So I called my mom too, and we just went out for dinner that night.
What are the nursing school scholarship options?
So one of the most popular, I would say, scholarship options is the St. Vincent Pathway Scholarship. And with that, it's half loan from St. Vincent and half scholarship from UA Little Rock. And they host interviews whenever you're accepted into the nursing program. They'll give you more information about how to apply for that. But with the actual scholarship, what you'll do is you'll sign a contract with St. Vincent saying that you will work for them for 2 years after you graduate with your associate's degree. And with that, it's a great thing because not only do you get to pay for school, it's also a good way for you to ensure that you have a job after you graduate. And then the other scholarship option is the Pat and Willard Walker Scholarship, and that's based on financial need.
How has your experience as a nursing major been thus far?
So it's definitely been difficult, but you know what? That's what it's not going to be the easiest thing. As a nurse, your job is going to be able to take care of people, to keep people alive, to make sure people can go home and live happy, productive lives. So you're going to have to study really hard, and the tests aren't going to be the easiest. But as long as you have the drive, as long as you have the motivation, you're going to do great. We have an amazing director, an awesome program, and just the best faculty that want to see you succeed. The professors are always there for you, and as long as you have that drive, you're gonna do fine.
I agree with everything he said. I'm actually going to be a re-entry student coming in this next fall. So sometimes things can distract you and get in the way of your studies, but you got to prioritize that because, like he said, you're going to be saving people's lives. So it's something that has to be taken seriously, but as long as you're passionate about it, you're going to do great.
What tips do y'all have for incoming nursing majors?
As I said, I'm going to be a re-entry student coming into this fall because I failed a class by 1 point last year. So my biggest advice to upcoming nursing students is to really take to heart that every point does count. At first you might just think, oh, I'm gonna push off this little assignment to study for a test. But every point counts. So not showing up to class, every lecture is worth a point. So you just not showing up to class has already put you a point behind. Maybe not preparing, you haven't prepared for class and you miss a pop quiz. Those are points right there. So really keep in mind that every point does count, the little ones and the big ones.
So I agree with everything that you said. To add on to that, I would really analyze your study habits right now. Getting into nursing school, you're gonna have to do a lot of studying and you wanna make sure that you enjoy that. So personally, I just meet up with friends and we'll group study in front of a whiteboard with a big open space for us to just dump our thoughts. So find something that works for you because you're gonna be using it every single day.
Well, we can't wait to see you guys around campus. Again, my name's Taylor.
And my name's John Paul.
So if you see us, be sure to stop us and say hey. Welcome to the Trojan family.
And if you guys have any questions, you can reach out to us on Instagram. My handle is @jpa.m.
And my Instagram is @tay.kenzie, Kenzi. And we can't wait to meet you guys.
Can't wait to meet you guys.
Bye.
Bye.